All right, folks. It's a big one tonight. Trading live. Set revealed. The full set is up. The full set is up. Give me just a sec, guys. We'll pull it up. Hold up. Hold up. Wasn't even ready. Spent this whole time sitting here blabbing, not even getting ready. PJ, where are the cards at? Where are the cards? Where'd be the cards? Got them. I got it. Good old Pokemon Zone. Looks like they leaked the set accidentally. I don't know if this was intentional or if they just got a data upload and said, screw it, we're loading it, boys. I think they ended up loading up the, they data downloaded the patch and loaded it early, folks. Looks like that's probably what happened, huh? All right, let's take a look. Boom. We're live with the set. Here it is, folks. Sorry, we're gonna monologue the set first, then we'll get into trading. I promise. I promise. All right. Let's get into it. Cards are live. A lot of grass. Grass got some loving. I already kind of went through the set. Spoiler alert, but we'll go through it together here. All right, Oddish Gloom. Oddish got a new one. Gloom got a new one. Nothing great still. One energy attack, so maybe not too terrible. Blossom, though. Not bad. Kind of weak. Kind of weak, but not terrible. You could maybe make something out of it. This one, also kind of a weird choice. Not great. Yanma. I don't know how I feel about this guy. He's like a grass Pikachu, but stage 1 and takes 3 energy to attack, and you lose energy every turn. I don't know. He might be good. We might be able to make a bug bite deck with him. Let's see. Rosalia, Roserade. Opponent's active Pokemon now poison. This isn't too bad. Awesome that they're giving grass options to poison. Torterra, kind of a disappointment. It's 2 energy for his basic form, so you're not attacking turn 1, that's for sure. Does have 80 HP, though, so he's somewhat tanky boy. Maybe throw him in the back line. Could be it. Grotle. 3 energy, 60 damage, 100 HP. Torterra. 160 HP. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody in chat? Website is Pokemon-Zone.com. If you guys want to follow along. Let's pull it up here. I'll put it in chat. PJ says they ruined Roserade and the starters. Yeah. Roserade could be better, honestly. Infernape, pretty crazy. Not too happy about Torterra. Empoleon, same thing. Kricketot and Cricketoon. These two might actually be kind of interesting in a bug bite deck. That might be an interesting bug bite deck. Burmy. Burmy will be interesting. We need him. He evolves into a bunch of different Pokemon. So Burmy, there might be some Burmy decks. Wormadam. They're not great, yes, necessarily. Well, one of them is. One's okay. Anyways, this one, not great. Wormadam, 3 energy, flip coin. Attack does 30 more damage if it's heads. So potential for 90 damage on a coin flip. This card, going to be a hidden MVP right here. Combi. It's a colorless energy. Well, it's a grass type card, but it's a colorless energy. Put 1 basic Pokemon from your deck onto your bench. Your deck to the bench. From deck to the bench. That's craziness. I got some ideas. We've got some ideas for Combi. He is going to be good for deck searchability. Like, God, that's going to be crazy. You could put your whole bench out there in 2 hits. 1 retreat. Doesn't do damage. Only 50 HP. It's going to get toasted by fire, but... Combi is just new Caterpie, but a little different. A little different in the sense that it's just a basic Pokemon. So I'm thinking... I don't know. We'll have to see. This could be interesting. Could be an interesting card to have. Let's move along. Vespiquen, though, however, not great. Not terrible, but not great. Let's see. Carnivine. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 50 more damage. Already pretty costly. Only does 40 damage base. It's not great. It's like a really shitty Executor EX, but it is a basic. All you gotta do is throw this baby in there and then somehow get 3 energy on him, and he's attacking. Only 90 HP, though. Not great there. Leafeon could be somewhat of an interesting setup. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of an odd... Now you're getting so many choices for grass that this might not necessarily be your best choice, but maybe I'm wrong there because it does do 90 damage. We'll have to see how this gets put into play. Morotom. Flip a coin. If heads, discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Kind of a bully move. Not too great, though. Considering it's only 1 energy, it doesn't... I don't know. It could put him in kind of a little stalemate there, but it's not the best. Considering the fact that it takes 2 energy to set up, you only have 80 HP. It does do damage, though. There's the positive. Is it does damage on top of taking energy away. Potentially. Potentially. See, if this was guaranteed energy, that would be a lot better. But it's a coin flip. All right, everybody's... The crowd favorite. One of my favorites, too. Shaman. He's not great, but he's not terrible. Once during your turn, you may heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. Actually, you know what? He's not terrible in the sense that you can just throw his ass on the bench. Maybe even 2 of them. Ooh, imagine that, actually. You throw 2 of these bad boys on the bench, and your whole team's just getting healed for 20 damage every turn. Auto damage. Not bad. Not bad. We could make something out of this. All right, let's move on to fire. Not a lot of fire. Not a lot of fire, as you can see here, but some decent ones. Magmar, Magmortar. These 2 will be interesting. Magmar. Excuse me. Take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So 1 energy attack does no damage. So if you think of it in terms of how this will work, you put 1 energy on it. Let's say he's out there turn 1. Put 1 energy on, or well, turn 2, I guess. We'll pretend it's turn 2, your first turn getting energy. You put 1 energy on there, you attack, you get 2 energy by the end of your first turn. Your first attacking turn. The problem is Magmortar it takes 4 fire energy. So you're either going to have to do 2 attacks with this guy, and then your 3rd turn, he can finally come out, have enough energy, technically be at 5 energy because you'll have a draw energy and 2 energy or 4 energy already on him. I don't know how I feel about this. Kind of a weird number of setups here. Like if this was 3 energy, this would be a lot better. If Magmortar was only 3 energy, Magmar would be a lot better of a setup. But it's kind of an awkward setup here as far as energy goes. Plus, you got to think, too, like, what else am I running with fire? Probably not just Magmar. Only 80 damage to last that many turns. Not healthy. And Hika says, Jamin, anyone? I kind of like it. We'll have to see if we come up with a Jamin deck. PJ, I think you're right. Shaman's not terribly, like, OP, but he could be interesting. Running 2 of them could be good. I do like the fact that you can run 2 of them. Don't forget about Moltres for Meg Mortar. See, that's the thing, though, is like maybe Moltres could save a Meg Mortar on the back line, but it's just kind of an awkward setup with the way they have this going. Anyway, Slugma and Marcargo. These two aren't terrible. We're getting burned now as well. Flare, 20 damage. Searing Flame, excuse me, 2 energy attack, 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. They don't have anything to do with the burn mechanic yet, like nothing combos off of it. So nothing like, oh, if this Pokemon's burned, it's going to do X amount more damage on this attack. But you can burn your Pokemon now. Infernape, the big dog, he's going to go crazy. Discard all energy, all fire energy, I guess. Specific wording. Discard all fire energy from this Pokemon. It does take 2 fire energy to attack, so it doesn't matter if you have any other color energy on this guy necessarily. He has 0 retreat cost. That's what makes him really good. The 0 retreat. Get in there, 2 energy on him, swap in, do some damage, swap back, bam. 140 damage for 2 energy. He'll be nuts. New Charizard, question mark? Or at least new Arcanine, question mark? PJ just pulled a soul read. PJ's looking up what burn does right now. If I had to take a guess, it's going to do 10 damage a turn. It'd probably act like poison. All right, Heat Rotom. I do love that they gave us a bunch of versions of Rotom. They didn't, unfortunately, take my idea, which was what they should have done. Give us a transforming Rotom. Since these are digital cards, you can just have them transform. Like, have an ability that lets you transform it. Anyways, so much for that. Let's move on to water. Actually, hold on. Let's read over Heat Rotom. Heat Rotom, flip a coin. If heads, does 30 more damage. So nothing crazy again. Potential for 60 damage with a coin. Not terrible. Not great. PJ says, I commented what it did before. Well, you should just comment again what it did. I don't have to scroll for it. Not super mad at the fire types having high energy costs and not super weighty attack power, but that means Blaine's still going to be somewhere in the meta. Yeah. That's going to be, I think with Infernape having 0 retreat. PJ mentioned this earlier. Infernape having 0 retreat cost is what's going to make him good. You'll be able to just pop him back, and he'll be like a really good, like, I'm kidding, PJ, I'm just giving you shit. But anyways, I think he'll be like a stage 2 more HP Starmie that does more damage. And loses all its energy when it attacks. But it's good. Like 140 damage is nothing to scoff at. Yeah, 170 HP, no retreat. He will be OP. He's going to be hard to take care of. Be a squirrely little bastard. That's for sure. There will be ways. Let's move along. There'll be ways. We'll move along and we'll see how we'll take care of him. Swinub. I don't know what they're doing here. It's a lot of buildup. He is a basic at least, or junior card, so he's not a heal Infernape. If you could put heals on him somehow. Shaman doesn't require grass Pokemon. You could maybe throw some Shaman in your, like, hey, I want everybody to, like, god damn, what if you run Moltres, Infernape, Shaman? Good idea, PJ, or good correlation there. He says Infernape's kind of like a Raichu, actually. Yeah, actually, that's way closer. I don't know what's going on with Mamoswine here. Very heavy energy cost. And its ability is specific. Takes 30 less damage from attacks from either fire or water Pokemon. I guess he's an anti-Greninja. Let me read the Swine ability. So again, it says Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks from either fire or water type Pokemon. So it has to specifically be fire or water type that you're trying to counter. I'm thinking in terms of like Ursi's Tournament where you're locked in with this deck. No good. If you could have side decks, all of a sudden this card would be valuable. Regice. Crystal Body. Prevents all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. So you're not going to get paralyzed, burned, anything like that. He's a basic 110 HP, 2 energy attack, 2 retreat cost. Not great. Not terrible. Could be interesting. Could be. It's a specific counter card. Andy, you make a great point. I guess the wording on the card is takes 30 less damage from attacks from Pokemon, not abilities. If Mamoswine was 30 less damage from all attacks and not just these types, it would be better. I guess Namaliza makes a great point. Would do pretty well against an Articuno. The problem is it's a stage 2, so you're not even going to get this benefit till... Well, I guess stage 1 does get it somewhat, but I don't know. Very specific counter, not my favorite. A little less of a specific counter, but still a counter nonetheless. Again, prevents all attacks done, or prevents effects of attacks used by your Pokemon's, or your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. So what that would be, again, it would be like your burns, your paralyzes, your sleeps, things like that. You'll still take damage, but you're not going to take the effect. Piplup. Heal 20 damage to this Pokemon. It's a 1 energy attack. Not the best. Surf. 30 damage, 2 energy attack. Stage 1, 90 HP. Empoleon, 150 HP. 3 energy attack. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. He's not terrible. He'll be annoying to deal with. He's a stage 2, though. That's the problem. 80 damage frontline, 30 damage backline, though. He will be annoying. He could maybe pair with Palkia. We'll have to see. What's up, Don? Stick around, guys. We'll do trading here in a minute. We'll crack into it. We're going through the cards right now. The set got revealed, so we're going through it. Calvin, I kind of agree with Mamoswine. I do appreciate it being beefy, but like, look at even their treat cost is 4 energy. It's out of control. He's just too hard. Like, you're locked in with this bad boy. Let's see here. Weasel and Floatzel. Coin flip card for Floatzel. 1 energy. Flip coin. Does 30 more damage. I don't see many people running this. Shellos and Gastrodon. Interesting combo here. Mud Slap. 2 energy attack. 3 energy attack. Muddy Water. 60 damage done. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Interesting. The 3 energy cost, though, is somewhat beefy. He's like a easier to set up Empoleon, but less HP, less damage. Packs will be live tomorrow night, guys. less than 24 hours from now. Finneon, Elegant Swim. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage and effects to this Pokemon. It's like a water type Dugtrio. Not terrible. Good thing is it's on the basic Pokemon that you can do that. Whereas Dugtrio, you have to evolve. The evolution, not great, not bad. 50 damage, though, for 1 energy is actually pretty heavy. Not terrible. 1 energy retreat. Also a specific counter Pokemon. Not sure how I feel about this one. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Potential for 40 damage turn 1 if they're using fighting. That's, again, specific fighting counter card. I don't know how I feel about that. If you get hit with a specific card, like a specific counter card during an Ursi tournament, I'm just going to, like, flip the fucking deck. Flip the table. I would be so mad if somebody, like, hit you with something like this during Ursi's tournament. Umbris, when do these cards drop? T-minus 24 hours, about 23 hours from now. Let's keep moving on here. Glaceon. 2 energy, Ice Beam, 60 damage, flip a coin, heads. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon now paralyzed. Not terrible. I actually like this a little better than Leafeon, considering the fact that I can do this every turn. Wash Rotom. Wave Splash, 30 damage. He's kind of boring. This one a little better, though. Frost Rotom. 2 energy attack. Blizzard, 30 damage. Front row. Attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Not bad there. He's like a little baby Articuno. The big dog himself, Palkia EX. We already know what he's rocking. 4 energy for the Dimensional Storm. That will discard energy from this Pokemon. Alright. Another hidden hero. Manaphy. Oceanic Gift. The problem is it's an ocean, or not an ocean, excuse me, it's a water energy attack. So you do require, it does require water energy on here to use this. However, once you do get water energy on there, choose 2 of your benched Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. It is handing out water energy, however, it can be put on any Pokemon. So you can build any Pokemon with a Manaphy. But it is only water energy that you're building with. He'll be interesting. He'll be interesting. All right, let's keep moving on. New Magnemite, new Magneton. Probably use the old ones, honestly. The old Magneton has the effect on it that lets you throw more energy, which is great for the new Magnezone. Discard all electric-type energy from this Pokemon. So, in other words, you put Magneton, the other one that builds energy, you put that on there, boom, all of a sudden this Magnezone's doing some damage. Oh, it's just discard a single energy, too, not all of it. Discard a single energy. New Voltorb, not great. 1 energy, big explosion. Excuse me, big explosion does 10 damage to itself, however, so not great there. Rolling attack, 50 damage, 1 energy. Not terrible, but not great. Retreat cost, it does have a retreat cost now, though. I think I'd probably stick with the non-retreat cost. Electabuzz. Take electric energy from your energy zone, attach it to this Pokemon. Not terrible. Especially considering how good Electivire is. This energy, or if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra electric energy attached to it, does 80 more damage. So he'll hit for potentially Pikachu levels of damage at 4 energy. That is at 4 energy, however. Guys, let's take a quick pause here. I'm going to take a quick Pokepuff, then we'll continue the rest of the list. Let's take just a 2-second pause. All right, sorry about that. Let's get back into it. So we're at Electivire again. He'll be like a... He'll hit for Pikachu levels of damage. Also has 120 HP. Kind of weak there. If he had a little more HP, that'd be nice. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. Pull back up my chat. All right. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. Shinx has Hide, so he'll be able to swap out. Or no, excuse me. He prevents all damage. Flip a coin, prevent all damage. Not great. Not terrible. Actually, it is pretty terrible. Not great. Leave it at that. Electric Claws, 40 damage, 2 energy attack. Standard. 130 HP. He is just a junior mon, so he'll only lose 1 point for losing him. Volt Bolt. That's a weird one to say. Volt Bolt. Discard all electric energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so you can bench snipe somebody real easy with this one. 120 damage is massive. Absolutely insane damage right there. Blitzel and Luxray will be crazy. You're going to want to run Blitzel, Luxray, and maybe Classic Electabuzz with Electivire on the as a possibility for like, boom, I'm going to come in and snipe you with this too. I don't know. Have to see. We'll have to pause here, come back to Volknor once we get down to him. Volknor does combo with Luxray. Let's just put it that way. Pachirisu EX. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, this attack does 40 more damage. Maybe could be good. We'll have to see. You could maybe throw a couple good Pokemon tools on here and make him good. 80 damage, though. I mean, Pikachu does 90 damage. He's interesting. Interesting. Calvin, oh my god, I didn't even think of that. The Mew counter on Luxray will be nasty. And you won't lose your energy. Togekiss, let's move into it. I see everybody looking at it. Rotom also just does more damage if you have a Pokemon tool attached. Could maybe do a good Pokemon tool deck with Pachirisu and Rotom. We'll have to see. That could be interesting. Let's move on, though, to a couple other big dogs here. Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss. Pound, Fairy Wind, Overdrive Smash. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Overdrive Smash attack does 60 plus more damage. So, it's a 2 energy attack. Does 60 damage turn 1. You use it turn 1, you use it again next turn, it's going to do 120 damage. combo it with Cynthia for another 50 damage. Holy moly. 170 damage coming out of this bad dog. That'll be crazy. Actually, how much is Cynthia? Cynthia 50 or 30? Bromaxer says, I really like how a lot of the fun cards aren't rares or EX cards. Yeah, that's a very good point. They did a good job with that. Cynthia's 50 damage. Ooh, the implications. So if you think about it too, I'd almost use Cynthia turn 1. That's 110. Boom. If you have 2 Cynthias, 110 turn 1. Turn 2 is 120 plus 50, 170. Holy smokes, guys. So 110 turn 1, 170 turn 2. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Almighty Itachi says, Jay, you're going to reach 2,000 subs. We're working on it. Guys, if you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. We do stream daily here. We will definitely be live tomorrow. This pack goes live tomorrow night. We are 23 hours away from these cards being live in-game. Tomorrow night, we're going to go crazy with summons. It'll be absolutely nuts. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you're there for it. All right, guys, let's keep on rolling. Mischievous. This card looks interesting here. Well, not necessarily mischievous, but moving on to it. So he's just an not interesting. He's just a normal 60 HP, 1 energy, basic. Evolves into Miss Magius, which is very decent. 140 HP, 2 energy attack. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. This could be interesting. Zero Blade says, I'm buying a 10-pack. Zero Blade, we are going to buy a bunch of 10-packs. We are going crazy tomorrow with the summons. So y'all know. Ralts, Kirlia. New Ralts, new Kirlia. I think these might actually be put into use. Another thing, too, that's important about these guys, they are colorless energy. Ralts has the Abra effect now, teleport, switch with one of your benched Pokemon. Pretty decent. Just in case you end up starting with the Ralts. I think actually the old Mewtwo deck's going to end up using potentially this Ralts and possibly this Kirlia. We'll have to see. Duskull, Dusclops, Dusknor. This Pokemon, interesting also. It doesn't get interesting until Dusknor. As often as you like during your turn, you may choose one of your opponent's, or one of your Pokemon, excuse me. You may choose one of your Pokemon that has damage on it. Move all of that damage to this Pokemon. So, you could maybe have him on the bench and just soak damage. Trying to think. Could be some interesting tank decks. That's what I was trying to think of, is how could you build some really crazy, interesting opening tank stuff? Maybe pair this with a Shaman somehow? I don't know. It'd take a lot of setup, but could be interesting. Let's move on. Drifloom. Drifblim. Drifloom has expand during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Not bad. Does 10 damage too, so that's what's decent about it. Balloon Strike. 60 damage, 2 energy attack. Not bad, actually, for a 2 energy. Maybe. It'd be cool to make a deck around these 3. Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. Take a psychic energy from your energy zone. Attach it to either Mesprit or Azelf. So, they'll have to kind of all 3 play into each other here. You probably start off with your Uxie if possible. Mess Spirit on the bench. Build it with this Uxie here. Boom. Swap in. Do the Supreme Blast. But you have to have all of them on the board to do the attack. And it discards all the energy. Does 160 though. I don't know. A lot of setup here, but interesting. Very interesting. All right. I see him over here. Giratina is a basic ability. Levitate. If this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, 0 retreat cost. Not great. For being real, not great. I don't know how to use him. Maybe as like a pivot, mon. I don't know. He's not great though. I'm somewhat disappointed. However, he is only a basic. We're still missing the EX version of him. So, Cresselia. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. 50 damage. 2 energy attack. Again, not my favorite. Andy, I agree. I hope Giratina EX is the booster mon. Kubli says Cynthia's going to be broken. Yep, she's looking like it. All right, let's move on here. Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Rhyperior. Rhyhorn, a little more usable. Our existing Rhyhorn is 3 energy to attack. Just completely unused. He's, again, 3 energy to retreat. Not a lot of health. And this, too. Look at this. This is brutal. 4 energy cost attack. Mountain Swing does 150 damage, so at least it does 150. But it discards the top 3 cards from your deck. That's insane. Absolutely nuts. Gligar and Gliscor. Gligar, nothing too crazy. Gliscor does flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 more damage for each heads, starting with a base of 20 damage. So he'll do up to 60 off of 1 energy, but he's a stage 1. To see if he... I don't think he will. Does he combine with Lucario? I guess he would, right? Yeah, he would. Never mind. What am I tripping about? He still has a base attack damage, so... I don't know. We'll have to see. Hitmon top, 2 energy attack, 50 damage, spinning attack. He's a basic. He's not the best. Decent amount of damage, not the best. Let's see here. Nose Pass, a basic, but 2 energy. It's colorless energy, so that's what's good there. No Probopass yet. I wonder if we're going to get a Probopass in the future. Maybe Probopass for the booster? Andy, I'm thinking it's going to be like I was saying. They're going to maybe put Probopass in for the future. Like the booster, excuse me. Oh, he's in the metal types. Never mind. That's why. Okay, that would be why he's colorless energy. Maybe he'll be good then. Let's see. Let's move on. Regirock. Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Not terrible, but it's very beefy for energy cost and retreat cost. So, I don't know. Not my favorite. Not the worst. Here's your fossil Pokemon for fighting. 1 energy, 50 damage. This is basically a stage 1, though. That's a lot of damage. Rampardos, 150. Not bad there. Head Smash, 130 damage. Mix that with a Lucario that could do 150. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, this Pokemon also takes 50 damage. That's kind of scary. But it only has 1 energy? God dang, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. All right. The fighting evolution for Badu or whatever it is. 3 energy, 70 damage, 120. Not terrible, not great. Railu, Lucario. We already saw these guys. I think they'll be decent. Up to 80 damage if you have 2 Lucario on the table. Hippopotas. I can't remember his name. And Hippowdon. Again, heavy energy and retreat cost. Gallade EX. This will have to evolve off the new Kirlias. Or Ralts Kirlia combo, excuse me. Energized Blade, 70 plus damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's kind of an anti-Gyarados type Pokemon. But there's not, or even an anti, it's really, yeah, it is like an anti-Gyarados. I don't know, as I say, there's not a whole lot of good, heavy energy use Pokemon, I guess, but I shouldn't say that. Definitely shouldn't say that. He'll be interesting. You might get slapped by a Gallade. This might be one that, like, ends up being extremely annoying out of nowhere. All right, Murkrow, Honchkrow. We already know what this does. 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so it's a little bench sniper. 100 HP on Honchkrow. He's a stage 1, 2 energy, not bad. 2 energy to retreat though, that kind of hurts. Sneasel, Weevil. These guys will be he'll be decent. They're giving Darkness some lovin'. Double Scratch. Flip 2 coins, does 20 damage. What's it say? 20 damage for each heads. So potential for no damage. Weevil. If your opponent's active Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 40 more damage. So 30 base, 70 total if the opponent has damage on it. Real easy to set up damage with him. If we look on down to Spirit Tomb here. Swirling Disaster. This attack, it's colorless energy too. Does 10 damage to all of your opponent's Pokemon. 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's insane. That's honestly pretty good. By pretty good, I mean really good. Again, Darkness getting some love in here. Poochyena and Mightyena just going to be some straight damage for Darkness. Stunky and Skunk Tank. They'll be a active Pokemon now poison, so there's another poison opportunity for Darkness. Weevil plus Rocky Helmet's going to be absolutely crazy, you're right. Skorupi, Drapion, Krogunk. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just reading the cards. Drapion is cross poison, 40 damage. Flip 4 coins. Attack does 40 damage for each heads. If there's at least 2, your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. That's kind of crazy. This is Darkness's Zapdos. It's like a dark Zapdos. Heavy retreat cost. Krogunk. Flip coin for each Pokemon you have in play. This Pokemon does 20 more damage for each heads. This is actually kind of crazy. So you fill up all your Pokemon, he'll do what? 4 coins, 80 damage potentially. 80 damage, but it is a 2 energy attack. So that's he's heavy setup. This is just a beefed up version of the previous attack. Flip a coin for each Pokemon you have in play, so potential for 160 damage here. Off 2 energy is pretty good though. That's pretty good. That's where he becomes good. He's a glass cannon, 90 HP. The fun thing, says Brumaxer, is that a lot of these are high burst damage cards that antagonize Celebi. Good point there. Darkrai and Darkrai EX. All right, the man, the myth, the legend. There he is. I think original basic Darkrai, not terrible, or not great, excuse me. Your opponent's active Pokemon now asleep, so he's just like a... I guess you don't have to evolve him. So he's a somewhat okay version of Wiggles EX. But you do have to evolve Wiggles. That's the difference. Darkrai EX. Whenever you attach Dark Energy from your energy zone to this Pokemon, deal 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Huh. You could do this. You can snipe off the bench is what's good about him. You could do Darkrai. Ooh. Ooh. Hear me out. Hear me out. Dialga, right? Oh, never mind. Whenever you attach specifically Dark Energy. Yep, never mind. He's not great. If you give... If they introduce a Pokemon like Dialga that gives Dark Energy... Holy crap, he's going to be nuts. Not great. Steel. We're going Steel full-time, folks. We're going full-time Steel. Skarmory. Metal Arms. This Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached. This does 30 more damage. Definitely a bunch of good Pokemon tools out there that you can just toss onto this bad dog. Have him do 50 damage. 50 damage basic. That's going to be crazy. He'll be OP. He'll be a better Farfetch'd. Registeel. Just straight up 3 energy. Steel energy. Metal Claw, 90 damage. Not terrible. The Steel Fossil. Shieldon, excuse me. Headbutt, 50 damage. Not bad. Bastiodon. Guarded Drill. If any damage done to this Pokemon by... If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, the Pokemon takes 100 less damage from that attack. That's pretty good. He's a tanky little boy. He's a tanky guy. Trying to think, though, if that's going to be worth pairing with Dialga. Steel Wormadam. Flip a coin till you get tails. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. This'll be nuts. Right here, this guy's going to be crazy. Forget about it with this guy. 30 damage more. It's 50 damage guaranteed. 30 more for each heads. So 80 damage for 1, 120 for 2, 150 for 3. Wow. And he's a stage 1. That's the shitty thing. Huh. I don't know. We'll have to see about this. Question mark on him. Bronzor Bronzong. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. It's a 3 energy attack, though. Only does 60 damage. It's a stage 1. Is that terrible? It's not great, though. If he had more health, if he could somehow live like through a Mewtwo attack, I'd be all about it. Probopass. There's our evolution. Flip 3 coins. Attack does 50 damage for each heads. Huh. Potential for no damage. Potential for 150 damage. But it's a 4 energy attack. It's a lot of setup, a lot of retreat, a lot of energy, and a lot of coin cost. Dialga, we all know this is going to be amazing. Metallic Turbo, does 30 damage. Put 2 energy on one of your benched Pokemon. 2 Steel type energy, but it can be on any Pokemon, so that's what's going to make him good. Do we know when this is going to drop? Seth, yes, it'll be 23 hours from now. If you guys are not already subbed to the channel, make sure you do so. We will be live for this pack opening tomorrow. Heatran. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. But basic Pokemon that does 110 off rip. Seems like maybe some Dialga combo material here. I don't know. You don't want to get stuck putting a Heatran basic in, though. You start with the Heatran basic, you're cooked. What's going to make Shieldon and Bastiodon good is the fact that you can start off with basics. So you'll never start with one of these, but you can build into one of these. And he is... Oh, he has 160 HP. Ooh, he's good. He's good. He's real good, folks. All right, on to the single dragon we're getting out of this. Gibble, Gabite, Garchompers. All we're getting, one dragon. You may have one dragon. Gibble, colorless energy. Gabite, however, switches up real quick and says, no, I need that water and fighting type. Duck made a great point earlier in Discord. So far, every dragon has required water type. Strange choice. But a choice nonetheless. Even Palkia, if you count Palkia, right? Even Palkia is required water. Garchomp, though, however, let's see. He might be... I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how to set him up, really. It's going to be a weird one to set up. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. But once during your turn, you may draw a card. So if you're not happy, if you get a brick draw late in the game, Garchomp might save you. That's what's maybe interesting. I don't know how to set this deck up, but Garchomp might be good for late game setup. Calvin, scrolling back up here, Calvin makes a great point. If you ever get Blastiodon's effect to proc, considering you have to flip a coin to make it happen, do it once. It'll be super satisfying. Shut down a Mewtwo entirely. Oops, sorry guys, scrolling way ahead. Lickitung and Licky Licky. Licky Licky, my boy Licky Licky. So we're moving into the colorless here. 4 energy attack, 160 HP. 100 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. So, do we think maybe you could combine this? Boy, I can't wait. I'm going to make so many Dialga combination decks. Licky Licky Dialga. Flip a coin till you get tails. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. The thing is, you can get him set up in 2 turns. Boom, boom. He's set up. Dialga is going to be great for colorless. That's for sure. 2 turns he's set up. He's doing 140 damage. He's got 160 HP. That's what I really like about him. All right. I don't know. We'll definitely run a Dialga Licky Licky at some point. Eevee. New Eevee. Why do we get another Eevee? What is this, our 5th Eevee? Flip a coin. If this attack does, or if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So 30 damage, quick attack. Eevee. Not the best, not the worst. It does base 10 damage no matter what. That's at least good. New Porygon, Porygon 2, and a Porygon Z. 1 energy, 1 energy, 3 energy. It's either going to be great or terrible. Change the type of the next energy that will be generated for your opponent to one of the following. So you just randomly generate a new energy for him. I don't know. The problem is he's stage 2. So by then your opponent's already gonna have some energy on the table. So I don't know. If you could make it so your opponent can't attack with this, I'm all about it. But there's just so much random to it. I don't know. But it's Porygon Z nonetheless. One thing I was thinking of, guys, for a dragon deck. What if you did water fighting lightning type? I guess you're really starved for water energy. But, I mean, you could do Druddigon, Garchomp, and what's his name? Dragonite. I don't know why I brain farted his name. You could maybe run all 3. It's not going to be great, but you could do it. We'll try it. Duck, I agree. Can't wait till my first God pack as well. Apom, Ambipom, 20 damage, tail jab, 1 energy, double hit, 40 damage, flip 2 coins, attack does 40 damage for each heads. Potential to whiff, but the potential to do 80 damage. I don't see a lot of people running them just due to the randomness. Starly, before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. Interesting. We'll have to see how obnoxious Pokemon tools can be. I know for one card they're going to be real bad. I know it's going to be real bad. We're not there yet. We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. Hang in there. Staraptor. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat. It's a stage 2 is the only downside. 140 HP, not the most. And he doesn't do the most damage either. But you make it so they can't go anywhere. Maybe. Maybe. All right. The big dog. Badoofin. This is going to be nuts. 60 HP. Colorless. Super Fang. Half your opponent's active Pokemon remaining HP. That's a lot. That is a lot. Mewtwo would be what? Is it going to be down to 75? Are they going to do increments of 5? Or would it be rounded down? I hope they go to 70 then. This could be nuts. I love this card so far. I don't think I'll ever evolve him. Why would you? I guess I shouldn't say that. The Bidoof Bibarrel combo might be nasty. If it takes a Mewtwo down to 70 health, think about this. You hit a Mewtwo, he's down to 70 health, right? Turn 2, Geo, boom, he's done. Basic, Baneri. Splash. Why did they get Baneri Splash? That's funny. Bidoof Togekiss. That's a good one. That's a good one, Andy. We'll have to see. Bidoof's going to be nasty. He'll be put into play. He'll get some use. Lopunny. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched. It's a jump kick. So 20 bench, or 20 front line, 20 bench, 1 energy, and it's a stage 1. That's not terrible. It's not bad, not great, but not terrible. Purgly. Actually, let's see. Glameow also has an effect. Flip coin, tails does nothing. So maybe it's like a worst Farfetch'd. Purgly. 3 energy, interrupt, 60 damage. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a card you find there and shuffle it into their deck. That's a dick move. That's a dick move. New Chatot. I'm probably using the old one. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. It's not bad. 60 damage potential. I mean, it is bad. Let's be real. All right. Fan Rotom. Colorless. Flip a coin. If it's heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is back in their hand. Ooh. Little bully potential right here. It's 2 energy for the cost on it, however. And it just puts it right back in their hand. I don't know. We'll have to see. Kind of interesting. There's Reggie. Raging Hammer. This attack does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. Base of 50 damage. Not really liking it. Be real with y'all. Not really liking it. They're the new fossils. This card, looking great. Choose a Pokemon in your hand and switch it with a random Pokemon in your deck. This is amazing for draw ability. Amazing. Giant Cape. This Pokemon is, or excuse me, the Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 20 HP. Could be good. Could be real good. Put that on Skarmory. He's not only hitting more, but now he has more health. I love it. Multitude of things. Could survive Mewtwo attacks. There's potential for this. Rocky Helmet. Boy, if you thought you were annoyed of Dredagon before, just you wait, folks. Everybody is going to be running this crap. Pokemon Tool, Trainer. Good thing it's a trainer card, so you can only use 1 per turn, right? That should be how that works. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Since it's a Pokemon Tool. Let's see. I gotta click it to read it. No, you can attach multiple Pokemon tools per turn. It's not a support card. Items and Pokemon tools do not have the effect of support cards that only can be used once per turn. So you can attach as many items as you want. Crazy. So fossil fuel decks are maybe extinct now, and you'll just do like the tool decks. We're going to work, folks. Bust out the tools. Rocky Helmet, though. So if your the Pokemon this card is attached to in the active spot, damage done from an attack, your opponent's Pokemon. Wait, Jesus Christ, the wording on this is terrible. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to that attacking Pokemon. So, again, it's giving Dredagon's effect to a Pokemon as a Pokemon tool. However, you put it on Dredagon, and it's going to double his effect. So now, if you touch a Dredagon, it's going to do 40 damage to you. What will be nice is there will be decks that can snipe Dredagon. You'll have Dredagon snipe decks for sure. Cyrus, switch in one, or actually, I'm sorry, I'm skipping Lumberry. Lumberry, at the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is affected by any special conditions, recovers And you discard this card. That's good. Thunder says, get a deck built and call it the toolbox. Oh, I love it. I think we're definitely doing that. I could definitely see a Chatot toolbox deck. This is amazing. Pokemon communication. If you don't like the Pokemon in your hand, swap it out. I like this. Cyrus, switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has damage to it into the active spot. So it's a Sabrina. It's got its ups and downs. You can put one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has damaged on it into the active spot. But that means... So... You can select the card is the stipulation here. It's not like Sabrina where your opponent gets to pick the card they put in. If the Pokemon has damage on it, you can pick the card that you're swapping in. That's what makes this good. This could be good. PJ makes a great point. Cyrus is going to be beyond broken in the right deck. The Team Galactic Grunts... Put a random Glameow, Stunky, or Krogunk from your deck into your hand. Not the best. For Supporter, not the best. Cynthia, during this turn, attacks used by your Garchomp, Togekiss do plus 50 damage. That could be big. Let me scroll back up. Garchomp does 100 damage, so it'll do a potential 150 damage. Wow. 150 off 2 energy. Not bad. You got to get the energy. That's the thing I don't like about this. You got to get the energy. Here's Volkner. So again, combo off of earlier, the Luxray from earlier. Choose one of your Electivire or Luxray, attach 2 energy, or excuse me, electric energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. So, when Luxray discards all his energy, you can Volkner next turn, boom, do it again. A double Luxray Snipe's going to be annoying. This is going to be awesome. Dawn, move an energy from one of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Imagine running Dawn, Dialga. Dialga Dawn. The Dawn of Dialga. You could get away with running 2 Dialga in a deck. 2 Dialga Pokemon tools and a Mew. Is what I'm going to say. That's it. We'll have to see. But either way, you can do it so that you use 1 Metallic Turbo. Take 2 energy. Put it from your energy zone attached to one of your benched Pokemon. Combo that with a Dawn. Move an energy from one of your benched Pokemon to an active Pokemon. That puts me at 3 energy. That puts me at 4 energy. So all of a sudden, my Dialga's hitting for 4 energy, turn 3. My third attacking turn, I'm doing 4 energy attack. We'll have to see. There's going to be ways to do this. Plus, he's chipping the entire time. Dialga is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Dawn, I don't know how great that'll be for water decks. Water kind of already has the mechanic. We'll have to see. Might still be useful. Mars, your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed to win. Whoa, 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 wait, whoa, whoa, what? Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed to win. Very weird. I mean, it's red card ability, so it's not great. Hmm. All right. Let's move on here. It's our full art time. God, I can't. Oh, we don't even need to read them. We know what these do. We already saw these. Okay, Combi. Hey, sweet. A full art Combi is actually sick. I'm really liking Combi as a card. Put a random basic Pokemon from your deck onto your bench. Not to your hand, onto your bench. Nuts. Bonkers. Carnivine. Shaman's full art. I love that. Mamoswine. It's kind of a cool one. Gastrodons. I like that. Manaphy. Do like that one too. I like that like the hidden heroes are getting full arts. Combi, Manaphy, Shaman. Rotom's got one. Shank's got one. That's kind of cool. Drifloom's got one. That's actually cool too. Ooh, the spear. Ooh, Giratina full art. God, I wish Giratina was better. That sucks. We'll have to figure out a Giratina deck regardless, but I really like the Heatran deck. Or card. Not deck, excuse me. The Heatran card is sick. I love this. Garchomp's really awesome too. Damn, Spiritom's sick also. Holy schmoly. I love the Spiritomb art. I'm loving that. The Badoofster, already saw that. That's a sick one. Definitely want that. Glammeow, I like that. Little mirror shot. Regigigas. Regigigas. If I could talk. I believe that's part of his temple from the anime. That's sick. Yanmega. Okay, here's our alt arts. Dope. Dope. Ooh, I love the Darkrai one. The Darkrai one's looking sick. Cyrus. Cynthia. Cyrus looks dope. Cynthia looks dope. Volkner looks cool. Dawn. I love Dawn. I really want a full art Dawn. Here's our rainbows. Oh my god. Infernape Rainbow is sick. That is one of my favorite card arts in the game. Right there. That is so dope. That is actually my favorite card art in the game right there. This is insane. PJ, you're kind of right. Giratina will be a decent pivot wall. Well, we'll make a deck out of it. Pachirisu. Ooh, I'm loving these. Weevil. Another Darkrai. Darkrai Rainbow's sick. Holy crap, that's evil. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Darkrai's weakness to grass. There's the Licky Licky. Stealing fruit, it looks like. All right, our immersives. Palkia with some, like, holy shit. Fourth dimensional level shit. That's sick. Love it. We'll have to see how the animation on it looks. Dialga, also looking dope. But most importantly, tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow, you're coming home. You're coming home. I cannot wait, guys. Sweet. All right, let's do this. It's time to get into the game, huh? It's time to play the game. CC says, is Leafeon, Glaceon not relevant in this set? Glaceon a little more, well, they're not relevant, but I don't know. They're going to be hard to use. We'll have to come up with some decks. The good thing is, guys, this literally just increased the amount of deck potential tenfold. Human Being said, what's the name of the page? I just ducked into the stream. It is... If you guys want to check those out again, that's where it's located. Uh-oh. PJ says, trading's awful, and they took away God Packs. How did they take away your God Packs? Let's see. Trading. Coming soon. Wait, why can I not trade? Can you guys trade? Why can't I trade? Let me in. We do need to pick a one. Well, I don't even want to spend any Wonder Pick points. Honestly, I don't. I do not. I want to save everything. I gotta update my game. God damn it. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on. Let me BRB it real quick, because I gotta dick around with, what's it called? Oops. Details. Where you at? God damn it, you're gonna be a pain in the butt. TCG pocket, there it is. Why is it not updating? Stupid. Update. There we go. Goddamn thing. Alright. We're getting back into it. One sec, guys. Let's load up trading here and maybe do some trades. Oops, wrong one. What am I doing? We're not playing Dokkan. There we go. Hey, PJ, at some point, just a quick heads up here. At some point, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight, but we definitely should have a quick little discuss in Illuminati chat. So I don't know, again, if you end up falling asleep by tonight, I'll just drop it in chat, what I want to say. And just feel free to respond to it in the morning or sometime. But either way, definitely got some stuff I want to go over in Illuminati chat. Just a heads up. Trades are not worth the price of selling rare cards unless you whaled. We'll have to see what's going on here. I did whale a little bit, so let's see if anything is decent for trading. I knew there's going to be people upset with how trading was going to work, so I'm not surprised. Excuse me. I'm not opening any packs. I'm keeping it like that. I want max packs for tomorrow. Let's head on over to trading. In trade, you can exchange cards with friends. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm going to record this. All right. Let's check out trading. So it says in trade, you can exchange cards with friends. First, choose one friend to trade with and send a trade offer. Then, choose just one card to send to that friend and offer it to trade. After you send your trade offer, wait for their response. When you get a response, a notification will appear on the trade screen. View the card they're offering and tap OK. Once a trade agreement is reached, you and your partner or your trade partner's cards will be exchanged. Okay. In order to trade, you need trade stamina. Trade stamina recovers over time. Okay. Trades can be done with cards of the same rarity. In order to trade high rarity cards, you need to trade tokens. Trade tokens can be obtained in obtain items by collecting multiples of the same card. You can obtain my items in my cards. Okay. We've reached the end of the trade tutorial. You can now start trading. Let me go back. Where was my items at? Let me check that first. Was there anything new or special I need to collect? And gifts? Alright. Let's trade ducks logged in. Ducks and frogs. Is this you, Duck? Choose a card. What am I getting rid of? What do I need? What do I need? Oh my god, I don't even know what to do here. You can't trade between sets either. Good to know. I need a Flareon. I believe. Let me see. I need a Flareon. Anybody want to trade for a Flareon? What rarity is it? And where am I at? I'll trade, what do I have? It's cool you can trade the promo cards. What do I have for a Flareon? Maybe an Articuno Jr.? I might want to keep those. I don't want to trade anything. I want all my cards. I need a Hypno. That's what I need. I'll trade somebody a Mewtwo for a Hypno. You do not have 120 trade token. Wait, what? Oh my god. Alright. Maybe we're not trading. Let's see. Mewtwo. Hold on. Let's see what we got to do here. Obtain items. So this... this is stupid. This is real stupid. Flum says I could do Hypno. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get organized here. I am already not a fan of how they're making me trade my cards in. I can do it with these ones, right? Exchange. No, wait. It has to be rare cards. How many tokens do I need? 3 rares the minimum. Ouch. Well, let's count up our rares here. Hold on. Can we do it? How can we do it? Search. I already don't like this. What do I want for rarity, though? What is it? 3-star. I don't even know what rarity it is. There we go. A little easier. Ooh, I've got Vaporeons. Let's trade these in. Oh, I see. Oh my god. How dumb. I could really use another Hypno, guys, if anybody has one. Ideally, I want a Hypno. Alright, let me turn all this in. There we go. Oh my god, one more? Do I need one more, seriously, to make this happen? Let's turn into Tauros. Or 2. Oh, I guess the promos can't be traded even. Damn. Alright. Rarity level you can currently trade at. I can't even... Oh my god. Well, I have a few that I could trade in for points, but still, I don't want to have to... It just sucks. Not happy with this system so far. Alright, let's see if we can trade a card. You can trade with friends. You can trade if you want to. Duck, is this you? Maybe... Duck's got 500 traded tokens. Holy smokes. Who has a... Hypno. I need a Hypno. PJ makes a great point. For everyone in chat, would recommend keeping 3 or 4 cards of each kind. That will give your trading flexibility while still being able to give you some tokens. Choose a card to trade. Okay, who... I don't have anybody logged in, though. Or anybody on my friends list. That's another thing that's a pain in the butt. Duck says, yes, that's me. Duck, you got a, you got anything you want? And would you be able to trade for a Hypno? You want to be my first trade, Duck? Who am I trading? Wait, hold on. Who's where? Drift Speed, is that you? Alright, I just want to trade one here. Let's get one going here. Whoever this is, maybe they'll trade me. Let's do... What was it again? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Drift Speeds, Ducks, and Frogs. What, Can I trade you something? What if I just trade you a Polyrath for now? I just want to see the trade happen. So I can't even request that I want a Hypno either. That's kind of stupid. Looks like you have a trade offer. Try tapping to view it. Okay. Trade offer received. Can check the card that your partner is planning to send you. Okay. Let's see. View it. Oops, what happened? Select. Trade. Choose a card to trade. What the hell happened there? Wait, what happened? Okay, maybe I'm not trading my Polyrath. Chat needs it. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Okay, I'll trade a Victory Bell. Wait, did that trade? I lost my stamina for that. And my points, right? Or no, maybe I didn't. PJ, I'm just going off the cards I have the most of. I just want to do a trade. All right, view. Oh, wait, that's mine. That's mine. Waiting for a response. Well, PJ, I tried adding you to friends. Alright, hold on. Oops, where's my friend list at? PJ, where are you at? Are you on here? Alright, well, who can trade me right now? I need a Hypno. Who can do it right now? I need a Hypno. We're looking for a Hypno, guys. Ooh, alright. Drift Speed just did, he says. Okay, trade in progress. There it is. I don't know why it didn't do this last time. View. Oh, big money. There it is. Okay, finalized. Yes. Okay. Slide it up. Oh, we're sending it off. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Drift Speed. There's our second copy of Hypno that we needed. Does anybody have a Flareon? I'll trade it. Let's trade some more here, I guess, huh? Shoot, I gotta turn in more cards. Oh my god, I hate this already. Let's do one more. What do I have a decent amount of? Hold on, let me search that again, but get rid of... How much does a full art give me? 100? How many do I have? I mean, part of me is wanting to just trade in a goddamn full art. What if I trade in one of my Mewtwo's? Oof. I don't think I should trade in an EX. That's an awfully big, awfully hot coffee pot. Let's trade in the little guys here. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me get some more points, and I will do another trade. Very expensive trades, though. I am not a big fan of how expensive this is. You have to get the currency from turning in just to trade, and then you have to also have the card to trade. Not the best system. Alright, what? One more, right? Is that right? Or two more? Two more. Son of a bitch. Two more. Hold up. All right. Let's get a trade going with PJ. Not what we want. There's trade. 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 What do you want more? Which one do you want, PJ? You want a Victory Bell? Or do you want a Poliwrath? Flareon for Poliwrath. Sounds like a deal. Okay, we'll close that, and we'll wait for it. Sorry, guys. I have two streams running here, and unfortunately, I have my chat busted until 1 o'clock. So I can't view both chats very easily. Wait, isn't this you though, PJ? Right here, waiting for a response. Ghost, I do have that, but I'm not. I don't know how many more cards I'm willing to trade into for trading. This is kind of a letdown. And by kind of, I mean, like, I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be this cost resource heavy. Makes sense, but I don't know. I didn't think they were going to do it in this way. It's at least something, though, for when I, like, have too many cards. Like, okay, so in my... It's not terrible for me. I shouldn't talk too much crap on this. I have the mats, the coins, and the sleeves, right? From the shop. So, if I have the mats, the coins, and the sleeves from the shop, what am I trading my, like, my full art cards into? Now I have something to at least trade them into. Is it worth it? Is it good? No, but is it something? Yes. All right, PJ says he sent the request. Let's back up, go back. Boom, boom, view. There it is. Poliwrath for Flareon. Let's lock it in. All right. Well, there it is. I don't know how much I appreciate that, though. Took me 10 cards to get that. 10 cards to get 2 cards. And they weren't even, like, decent cards, you know? They were just 3-star card or 3 diamond cards. That was rough. All right, guys. I think, let's see, do I get anything either? Do we get anything for, nope, you don't. You sure don't. All right, though, I was going to say, I think we're going to wrap it up here for tonight. I'm going to be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do a 24-hour stream, or at least go as long as we can tomorrow night. PJ, I wanted to hit you up real quick on Disc after stream, so stick around. Guys, also, if you are new here, you have yet to join our Discord, anything like that, let me post that real quickly. Last chance to join Disc. Boom. Boom. Be here tomorrow night, guys. Again, if you're not joined on the Discord, make sure you're joined. We'll set up a trade channel on Disc. So if you guys do have any trade requests you want to fulfill, Disc will be a good place to do it. That's one positive, at least, I guess, is Disc will be helpful for trade requests. So, anyways, guys, tomorrow night, show up to stream, bring your stones. It'll be a crazy night tomorrow. We are going absolutely bonkers with the pulls. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bring your luck. Start thinking of good decks, too. How many hourglasses do I have for tomorrow? Hourglasses, I'm sitting at, I think, 378 is all? Is that right? I think 378 for the hourglasses right now. But We might be bringing 700 gold. We might drop 700 gold tomorrow. We'll find out. We'll have to see. It'll be a surprise. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take it easy. Have a good night.